There's more celebrity bashing in Liquid News in 45 minutes on BBC Choice. But first, well, we're Brighton bound for Richard Bacon's Rent Free.
Tonight on Rent Free, two teams from Brighton will be battling it out to win a luxury apartment for a whole year, rent free. Hello, welcome everyone to Rent Free, the show broadcast from the interior of my flat. Calm down. Now, Winnie, Dave, Matt and Jim, you all currently share a place in Brighton.
That's right.
And over here, Paul, Jenny, Claire and Matthew. You share a place, it's not actually in Brighton, but it's certainly in the Brighton region.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, for one of you two teams, your dreams of stylish Brighton living will be coming true tonight, because tomorrow morning, one lot of you will be moving into a luxurious apartment in Brighton for a whole year, completely rent-free. Now, let's underline one thing, however. One team will be leaving here without anything at all. Just get that. Loser!
Time to go.
Now, I say the prize-winning flat is luxurious. It would be a mistake to expect to win somewhere quite as impressive as this place here. For example, the place you could win won't have one of these. It's a replica Napoleonic cutlass that was used in the popular primetime ITV drama series Sharp. I bought it at an auction of television memorabilia. I didn't have a lot to spend. It was between that and Jonathan Rhys-Meyer's boots from Gormengham. I wasn't the only celebrity there. Jamie Theakston picked up a piano stool that was used on Later with Jules Holland. Now, I can say with some confidence, though, that the place you stand to win will be considerably nicer than the places you're living in at the moment. Now, let's see where you do live. Paul, Jenny, Claire and Matthew. This is what you call home.
We're 4 flight attendants living together near Gatwick. We're up for a laugh and we'll make a competition out of anything.
Jenny Doby, aged 21, flight attendant. The worst thing about living here is having to share a room with Claire. There isn't enough wardrobe space, and she's so messy.
Yay! Claire Talbot, aged 21, flight attendant.
The worst thing about sharing a room with Jenny is the fact that she talks all the time and she's so noisy. Even when she's asleep, she talks.
Yes! Matt Duckray, aged 20, flight attendant. Worst thing about living here is you're just around the corner from the airport. There's planes going overhead every 5 minutes. You just constantly remind you of work.
Paul Kilner, 24, flight attendant. The worst thing about living in this place is there's absolutely nothing to do.
Worst thing about the girls is when they do the washing, they leave it all over their house, so you end up with knickers on the radiators and bras on the stairs.
I'm desperate to be in this luxury flat so I can have my own bedroom.
I deserve some luxury and a noisy, happening place, and that place is Brighton.
Welcome to Loserville. Population 4, you.
Well then, now, I mean, in all honesty, I would argue, it didn't look that bad.
Absolutely not fair at all. None of our mates live there.
But what is the worst thing about living there at the moment?
Holly's got to be the #1 boring spot in Britain. Brighton's a happening place, and that's where we want to be.
Right, so Hawley is right next to Gatwick Airport, isn't it?
That's
Which
right,
is where
yeah.
you are. So you are, all 4 of you are flight attendants?
That's right, yeah.
OK. Jenny, what's the worst thing about your current home for you?
Well, as much as I love it, I share a room with Claire.
Well, you know, if you win tonight, you'll have a bedroom each. That's fact. So, Claire, essentially, it's a bit cramped.
It is, definitely. You can imagine the clothes 2 girls have.
OK.
There's just no room.
And you come down here, I think, very determined to win.
Yes.
We are going to win.
At the moment, you're paying £900 a month collectively to live there,
right.
which means that between the 4 of you, you're waving goodbye to more than £10,800 a year. That's a lot. It's a lot of cash. Now, Jenny, you said that with the money you'd save if you won tonight, you'd buy a Stena stair lift.
Definitely.
Right.
The uses that they have.
Yeah. Are you disabled? Right. What do you want?
Probably
One
when
of
I'm
them?
drunk.
What I would say is try not to be wacky. This isn't the Radio 1 breakfast show. and disability isn't something that should be joked about. Now, saving all that money is only half the story. More to the point, you'll have an amazing place to live for a whole year, completely rent-free. OK, good. Now then, let's up the ante. Winnie, Dave, Matt and Jim, let's have a look at your living arrangements.
We're 4 competitive guys living together in Brighton.
Dave Twilley, age 26, project manager. The worst thing about living in this flat is sleeping on the sofa, because I'm shattered. Sun wakes me up at 6, my flatmates keep me up all night watching football on the television.
Matt Daniels, 25, customer advisor. The thing I hate most about the flat is the decor. It's really antique and we could do with something a lot more modern.
Jim Rand, 25, telephone engineer. I really love the flat, it's fantastic, but the rent is extortionate and we just can't afford to live here anymore.
Andrew Winstone, nickname Winnie, 26 years old, cricket development officer. My tropical fish, they've got a bit of a weight problem, and I think it's because Jim's sneaking them extra food.
I sort of quite like seeing them explode, because they do.
The way to wind Jim up is to take the piss out of the way he looks, because he looks like he's just been dug up from the grave.
If we don't win this flat, then we're all going to be separated and God knows when we'll see each other again.
We are an invincible team, and you guys don't stand a chance.
OK, so there we are. In actual fact, your lease is up, Dave, at the end of this week, isn't it?
We're next week.
Gosh.
Giving enough notice,
Right.
that's
Have you found anywhere else to live?
No.
So you need to win tonight to avoid being homeless?
Has to be done. It would help.
Right, so imagine, obviously, you are really going to be very tense tonight.
We are. We are. But we'll perform.
Now, Winnie, is there anything you don't like about that place?
Well, Dave's on the sofa to start off with, which obviously isn't that good for us.
I'm not exactly entirely happy being on the sofa. My girlfriend's not entirely happy with it either.
Is anyone else here single?
Yeah.
You're all
No,
single?
I've got a girlfriend.
Right, Jim.
Yes, right.
Why haven't you offered Dave your bed? If he's got a girlfriend and you haven't...
That would be the gentlemanly thing to do, wouldn't
Never
it?
really thought about it.
Yeah, it's not actually ever entered my mind.
OK, interesting factor, but again, you know, as I said earlier, if you win tonight, you get a flat in which you'll have a bedroom each! OK, now, your monthly rent is £1,200 between the lot of you. That adds up to a sizeable £14,000 a year. Now, of course, winning a new flat is only half the story. The other half is that you'll be living in the lap of luxury for 365 days rent-free if you win. Well, they seem rather unfortunate sorts of places you have to put up with at the moment. Now, let's see where you could be living instead. Yes. This time tomorrow, one lot of you will be moving into one of Brighton's most dazzling apartments. Have a look at this. You really will be the captains of Brighton when you embark on a year-long voyage of luxury in this rent-free apartment situated on the town's marina. You'll be forgiven for grinning from ear to ear when you set eyes on the spacious lounge-stroke dining room with Mediterranean decor. Each bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom and every apartment has its own balcony overlooking the marina. No doubt every single one of you would just love to weigh anchor here. The only thing we can't provide is the air of modesty which would be appropriate for you to adopt when you show your friends around the place. That is up to you. There we go. So, let's get Matthew. What did you think to that?
Absolutely amazing.
It's all right, isn't it?
Just a bit, yeah.
But I suppose also seing that has made you more determined to win.
Oh, yeah,
Because now
that's
you know
awesome.
what's at stake.
Exactly.
Yeah. In fact, what's at stake for you is homelessness, of course. OK. Now, here, then, is how you can win that apartment in Brighton. These are the rules of rent-free. Coming up, there are 4 solo games. You each go once, playing head-to-head against somebody from the opposing team. It's really important to win your game, because if you don't, you won't get to play in the crucial final round, my very own pub quiz. And whichever team comes out on top in that will be moving into the fabulous rent-free apartment in Brighton. So this is where it kicks off. This is the first game. It's called Please Don't Stand on the Bacon. For this, you'll need lightning reactions and quick feet. So, you need to make a team decision. Who's going to play first? Put your heads together on either side. Let's make a decision. And, right, sit back, that'll do. OK, so first of all, Paul, who's going to go first on this one?
I'm going to nominate Matthew.
OK, Matthew, you're going to go... And over here?
I'm going to lead by example and take the game myself.
OK, so it's Matthew against Winnie? Yeah. OK, right, we need to decide who goes first. And we do that on this show by playing paper, scissors, stone, OK? So come to the table, lads, come towards the table and put your right fist about here, where my fingers are. Look each other in the eye, OK? And 1, 2, 3. OK. It's up to you, Matthew. Do you want to play first or second? It's a tactical decision.
I'm confident that I can go first.
Then let's play. All right. Here we go. This is it. That's the setup there. This is the first game of the show. For your team, psychologically, you really need to try and win this one.
Get that one up.
All right, mate, I'm going to tell you the rules. This is what you've got to do. You can see a screen up there. Yep. That's divided into 40 sections, which correspond to the 40 touch-sensitive pads you can see on the mat down here. Whenever you see a key appear in one of those boxes, you need to try and step on the corresponding pad. If you do that, you'll collect a key. Sometimes the image on the screen will be of my face, but beware. Each time you step on my face, we will deduct 3 keys from your score. And it's whoever, out of yourself and Winnie, that has the most keys at the end that wins.
Right.
Understand?
Ready to play.
Then step onto the mat. And let's do some Please Don't Step on the Bacon. All right, Matthew, so you need to get as many keys as you can. Don't step on my face, that constitutes an offence. You've got 5 keys so far, about 10 seconds gone now. OK, you stood on my face, Matthew! We deduct 3 keys. You need better foot-eye coordination than that. OK, picking up now, you need to pick up speed. You need to set a good score. You've got to have more keys than Winnie if you want to go through to the final round. Good body movement. You're on 20 keys now, mate, halfway through. Your team have gone a bit quieter, they'll carry on cheering. Just stay focused. Look at the mat, look at the screen, that's better. So remember, the further we get into this, the more times you'll see my face, the more chance you'll have to stand on it. So you must avoid that at all costs. You've only hit it once so far. 10 seconds down, 43 keys, pretty good score. You nearly fell over, hang on in there, keep your balance. 5 seconds gone, 50 keys in, 50 keys now, 2, 1, well done, mate. Good score. Well done. You stood on me just the one, so we deducted 3 points. That's OK, you got 55, which is a very good score. Let's see if Winnie can beat it. Let's swap over. Listen, that could be a great score. You have the pressure on you. Come on, Badge. You know, if you don't get 55 or more, then you're eliminated and you're out straight away.
I'm confident.
All right, Winnie, get on the mat and let's do some Please Don't Step on the Bacon. All right, you've got 55 to beat, OK? There are fewer keys at the beginning of the game. Again, you're looking not to stand on my face. Please don't do that. It's not polite. OK, not very accurate yet. You've hit the odd key. You need to quicken it up. You're on 10, 45 seconds left to go. OK, not bad at all. Need better coordination, I think, at the moment. 38 seconds to go, 17. You need to be sharper than this, Winnie, if you're going to stand any chance of beating Matthew. If you don't beat Matthew, you're out. You're eliminated. Do not forget that. You're not looking bad, though. 55 to beat. You have hit my face now. Means 3 keys are deducted. You're on target, mate. You're on target. Your team is shouting you on. You're on 40 keys. Your target is 55. Don't let me distract you. Keep looking at the mat. Keep looking at the screen. But get quicker. Just 8 seconds to go. You're on 48. It's a tight finish. You've trod on me. 2, and again, 1, you're out of time. You stood on my face 3 times, which means you got a score of 46. Let's head back. Okay. All right, folks, here's an interesting fact. If you hadn't stood on my face at all, if you would have got the same score as Matt, and we'd have had a rematch then. It's only because of that inaccurate shots that you played that you ended up losing there, and you are now eliminated. This is a backward step for you two.
Well, he was our captain, you know, and, you know, that's going to affect the team, but I think we're strong enough to battle through that. No problem.
We'll come through, yeah.
Are you confident that you can do it?
Yes.
Yes. No problem. Okay. All right, lads. Matthew, the reverse is clever here. Well done. Good start. You're really sharp as well. It's interesting that you have to get a feel for it at the start, don't you?
You have to get into a rhythm. If you don't do that, then you're all over the place and there's bacons everywhere.
All right, congratulations. Good news. Now, this is very much a genuine celebrity flat. Over there, you'll notice a picture of me with Leanne Rimes. I'm not sure who she is, but I met her when I was presented with an Access Most Areas pass to enjoy a behind-the-scenes visit to T4. It was a very special day. I met Dermot O'Leary and June Sarpong. I don't think they knew who I was. It was a little awkward. I think they were confusing me with Jamie Theakston. Winnie, am I right in thinking that you've played cricket with Jamie Theakston?
I have, yes. Yeah.
Did anyone mistake him for me?
No.
Right, OK. Now, on to round 2, and a game that will really test your mettle. It's called Roll the Ball, and it's all about rolling a ball bearing into a scoring zone. My advice, when you're picking your team member, is to pick somebody, I think, who's got a sharp eye and quite a steady hand. So please put your heads together. Have a chat amongst yourselves. Make sure you choose the right player. OK, sit back. OK, and we'll ask you, Paul, who's going to play on this side?
We're actually nominating myself.
OK, on this side?
Jim.
OK, so it's Jim against Paul. Yeah. Come towards the table, please. OK, let's have your fists near the fingers, like that. Look each other in the eye. We're going to do it on 3, so get the rhythm right. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. OK, there we go, Jim. Good. All right, scissors, paper, scissors. Do you want to go first or second?
No, ladies first, I think.
OK, all right. OK, now, let's play. All right. Good stuff, here it is then. This is it. This is the roller ball. OK, here's the rules then. You each have 4 alternate turns at rolling the ball along the metal rods and aiming to drop your ball into the targets. As you can see, the further along you roll the ball, the higher your reward. 4 goes each, and it's the person with the highest score at the end of those 4 goes that is the winner. All right, Jim, you won paper, scissors, stone, but you opted for Paul to play first. So, if you want to stand there, and let's do some rollerball. Excellent. Excellent. You've done that before. There we go. Right. 7 points. OK, Jim. Confident start, I think. So it's over to you. And your own sign. This is your first shot. OK, just the 4 points, Jim. OK, Paul, you're still in the lead, and it's your go. 4 plays 7 after your first go each. This is your second shot. Just the 2. Very bad. Bad to say, good start, but that only puts you on 9 now, so you can get back in this quite easily with just a 5 will draw your level, Jim. So it's your second shot. Right. Whenever you're ready. 7, great score. Well done, Matt. You're on 11. 2 shots each. You've taken the lead. You're on 11. Paul, you're on 9. You've fallen behind after that good start. Yep. This is your 3rd shot. OK, you really need a high score here. Points plus you're on 11. It's 11 all. But you've had 3 shots, and Jim, you've only had 2. So in your own time, this is your 3rd shot, Jim. Good luck. Very good maneuver. 18 you're on, Jim. OK, it's 18 plays 11 after 3 shots. Paul, this is your final go. If you get 7 or less, it's all over. Right. OK? So...
Yeah.
Come on, Paul. You have to get 7 or more. Come on. Oh. It's an 8. Well done, mate. You needed that. All right, Paul, you have 19 after your 4th shot. Jimmy, you have 18. All you have to do is drop this into 2 to take this. Do that, and this is yours. It's there, mate! Come on! It's a Paul, sorry, mate. That's it, you are eliminated. Come on. All right, Paul, never mind. What went wrong there?
Whether it was the nerves or not, or shaky hands, I'm not too sure.
I mean, that is the thing about that game, isn't it? It's a very straightforward game, but as soon as nerves enter into it, and if your hands do start to shake at all, then it gets very difficult. It's very fine, isn't it?
Like you say, it's on a knife edge. It's a very hard game, but yeah, we'll try my hardest, but unfortunately we just didn't get there.
All right, OK, so same position now. It's all square. Bit of a fight on our hands now, Jim, but well done. You see, I think you did everything right there, but when Paul got the 7 at the start, did you think, right, that's us, we're going to be 2 players down now?
Well, my first go was a bit poor as well, but, you know, I sort of seemed to get stronger as the game progressed.
Yeah, and he got weaker with his 2-2s, didn't he?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it was the battle of the minds there, you see.
OK. Now, on to round 3, which features my very own Formula 1 racing car. OK, so, make the decision now. Put your heads together and let's pick your next competitor. Only 2 left. That'll do, that's enough. Just sit back. OK, so, Paul, who's going to play over here?
Well, we've got England's hottest driver, and we're going to nominate Jenny.
And over here, who's going to play over here?
We're going to nominate Dave for this one.
OK, all right, so it's Dave against Jenny. We come towards the table, folks. So it's fists here to my fingers.
Come on, Jen. Come on.
And 1, 2, 3. OK.
Come on!
All right. So, Jenny, do you want to go first or second?
I'm going to go second, Richard.
OK, so, all right, you can watch what happens. So, all right, Dave?
Yep, we're up for it.
Let's play. All right? Yep. All right, then? I'm fine. Good. OK, this is it. This is my car. This is beautiful. My very own Formula 1 car. It's set up to Grand Prix specifications. You're going to be racing against 21 other virtual drivers. And it's whoever, out of yourself and Jenny, that finishes in the highest position wins. Right. OK? Got it. Can you do it?
Yes, of course. Definitely.
Yeah, come on! Then into the cockpit. So you're going to start in 10th place on the grid. Are you ready? Yep. OK. Let's do some Formula 1. You're off. Put your foot down, get the wheels, they're all going past you. You started in 10th, you're back down to 12th already. Into the first major bend. You must use this to pass a few. Well driven, you're up to 11th. Come on, Dave, moving up the pack. Up into 10th now, ninth one, you're up to 9th. You've got to take 3 cars on the inside bend. That puts you in 7th place. OK, you can see the line. Take it now. You're up to 5th. Put your foot down now, Dave. You're right up to him. Overtake him now. Come on. He's pulling away. You missed your chance. All right, you've got another chance. Use the bend. Use the bend. That's it. You're in 4th place. Well done, mate. You're in 3rd. Moving up on the second driver. You're in 2nd now. What a drive. This could be the point where you're in the flat tonight. There's the finish line. Don't miss your point. Keep focused. Keep 2nd place. Here comes the flag. Good drive. Let's swap over. All right, Jenny, OK, here we are then. Dave did very well, really.
I'll show you how it's done.
OK, good. All right, Jenny, OK, listen. If you come 3rd or below, that's it. It's over and you're out. All right? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
OK, get into the cockpit. So you're starting in 10th on the grid, same as Dave. Here we go. Let's do some Formula 1. OK, you're off. You've got to be quick at the start. 2nd place to beat. They're going past you. You're back in 12th, same as Dave. Into the bend. You can overtake a few here. Come on, take them. You're in 9th now. Use the racing line, Jenny. You have to move up the pack. You can break away. You're in 8th position now. Take him on this corner. You're in 7th now. Come on, Jenny. You're in 6th. You're up to 4th. Good, solid driving again. Foot to the floor now. You're in 3rd. Remember, Dave came 2nd. Only 1st will do. You've moved up to 2nd, same as Dave. This is it, Jenny, not long left. You can see the leader in your sights. Close him down. You can catch him. Keep focused. Be gallant. Take him now, Jenny, come on. That's it, you're in 3rd. You've got to stay there to beat Dave. Here's the final bend. Don't let anyone pass you. That's the finish line in your sight. 1st place, Dave is out. You've won. You're there. Drive. I'm using a lot of superlatives, but rightly so. Come on, Jenny. Come on. All right, Dave, never mind. You lost.
I'm gutted, Richard. I thought 2nd would clinch that. I really did.
Jenny, many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was good. Well done. Are you a regular driver?
I'm not. I haven't driven for a year.
Are you serving under...
Oh, no, don't worry about that now.
Now, OK, on to round 4 and the penultimate game before we go and play the pub quiz. And it is that pub quiz which will decide whether Winnie, Dave, Matt and Jim or Paul, Jenny, Claire and Matthew will be moving into that new apartment in Brighton. OK, so Claire and Matt, you're the only ones left now, so it's you who's going to be playing the final solo game. This time, no one gets eliminated. Instead, you're playing for this rent-free token. It's well worth having because you can do one of 2 things with it. You can either buy back one of your eliminated teammates, or you can use it to swap a question in the pub quiz. The final solo game is called Text Your Mates, and it works like this. I will set a question. You must text that question to as many mates as you can on these mobile phones. Matt, leave it on the table for now. One there and one for you as well, Claire. And whoever's pal rings me first with the correct answer wins that crucial token. This is the phone they'll ring me on. It's in a mod styling, and it's very much the sort of telephone that the Manic Street preachers would use. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
OK, then, here comes the question. Who was the leader of the Labour Party before Tony Blair? OK?
Yeah.
Then let's do some texting.
Okay, Matt.
Now, your friends don't know you will be texting them tonight, and when they call me, you won't be able to hear them until I put them on speakerphone. Do you know who you're going to be texting?
Lots of our friends, maybe a few parents as well, because they got a bit more brains in it, probably. So,
OK.
Friends, mainly.
OK, do you have any friends, Dave, that are fans of politics?
There's one person we can ring, Shelster. He'll know the answer to this. He's at a football match at the moment, that's the only problem.
Right, why do you think Shelster will know?
Just like into Labour politics, basically.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah, he loves it.
Excellent choice. And Jimmy, do you have any friends that are into politics?
Not many, no. I think it's general knowledge as well.
OK.
So, yeah,
Fair enough.
confident they get it.
I've got a piece of kit here called a mini cam. I'm just going to bring it round here and just have a look at what some of you are doing. If I just come over here a second. So I can just see what you're texting. Jenny, how many have been sent out so far?
You can send it while it's still sending.
3 have been sent. Who to?
To Claire's boyfriend, Claire's dad and Matt's sister so far.
Is Claire's dad a fan of left of centre politics?
Well, he's always on general knowledge, so...
So is Emma's. My sister's definitely going to know this answer.
Send it to her.
OK, well... OK. All right, phones down. Stop texting, put the phones down. OK. Hello, Richard Bacon. Hello there. Hello. You've rung Rent-Free, a TV show, which you right now are part of. No, I'm afraid I can't send you a tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on a speakerphone, OK? Tell us your full name.
My name is Emma Doc.
Come on, Emma! Come on, Emma! Please, Emma! Come on, Emma! Come on!
OK. All right, Emma, whose friend is this?
My sister.
OK, I've got Matthew's here, Emma.
Come on, Emma. Take your time, Emma.
Listen, the answer you give me in a moment could determine whether or not your brother and his friends win a new apartment. OK, I asked you who was the leader of the Labour Party before Tony Blair. The answer is...
John Smith.
Indeed, it's the right answer. Listen, Emma. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, bye-bye. There we go.
Come on.
All right. Folks, here we go. Here's your token. Take that. That's for you. So, lads, no friends phoning you?
No, not very popular tonight, are they?
You got Winnie and Dave. You're both out. But on this side, Paul, you're out at the moment. Matthew, Claire, Jenny, Jim and Matt, you will all be joining me at the pub quiz machine. Tonight, 4 of you will leave with the keys to that beautiful flat. But 4 of you will leave with nothing. It's time to play for that apartment in Brighton. Come on, Philip. All right. Here we go. This is it. Take seats. So this is the final round and the point where one of you 2 teams will be taking the keys to the apartment. Here are the rules. There are 5 questions for each team with multiple choice answers. Whichever team gets the most right wins. Whichever team that is will be moving in here first thing tomorrow. Have a look at this. It's very possibly the finest residence ever made available to game show contestants, and it could be yours for a year rent-free. It sounds like a dream, I know, but when dawn breaks tomorrow, that dream could be a reality. So, Matthew, Claire and Jenny over here, you won that token, so now is the time to decide what to do with it. You can either buy back your eliminated teammate, or you can use it to swap one tricky question for another. It's entirely up to you.
I'm going to keep the token for the game.
Use it as a pass.
OK, so again, we're going to play paper, scissors, stone to decide who gets the first question. The most important of your whole lives. So please, let's see your fists here where my fingers are. Let's get your fists about here. We're going to do it on 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes! Come on, Jenny. Come on.
Good, OK. All right, Jenny, so it's up to you now. Do you want to see the first or second question? Team decision, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see second question.
OK, then. So this is where it gets serious. I've got a remote control. So first of all, put the lights down. The music up, and from now on I'm going to speak in an informed manner similar to that employed by the BBC's business correspondent Russell Hayes. Here's the first question, Matt and Jim. Here's how it reads.
OK.
Which actor made famous the phrase, "make my day"? Is it A, Richard Burton, B, Robert Redford, or C, Clint Eastwood?
It was Clint Eastwood, I reckon.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
OK, you said C, Clint Eastwood. Important to get the first one right, Jim.
It is, very important.
OK. I can tell you that that is the correct answer. Well, there we go. So what we do is we'd light up a first box green for those guys. Jenny, Matthew and Claire, here is your first question. Which actor made famous the phrase, "I'll be back"? Is it A, Sylvester Stallone, B, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or C, Tom Cruise?
B guy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Positive.
Third
Arnold
Terminator.
Schwarzenegger.
B.
Yeah.
Definitely.
OK, so B, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. OK, I can tell you that that B is the correct answer.
Come on.
There we go. So we light up your box green. That's 1-1. It's back over to yourselves, Matt and Jim. This is your second question of 5. It reads like this. Approximately what percentage of the Earth's surface is covered by water? Is it A, 60%, B, 70%, or C, 90%?
I think I have to go with B.
70.
I reckon 70.
90 sounds like too much, doesn't it?
Yeah.
60's not enough.
Yeah.
70.
70%. Over that?
Yeah.
We'll go B, 70%.
OK, you said B, 70%, the middle option. All right, then, you said B, 70%. I can tell you that that is the correct answer. Good stuff, lads. So here we go. Gentlemen, you opted to go second. This has put a bit of pressure on you. There goes the second green light. So Claire, Jenny and Matthew, here's your second question. It reads like this. What is the area between a barrier reef and the shore called? Is it A, atoll, B, lagoon, or C, coral shelf?
What do you reckon?
I would say coral shelf.
I would, yeah.
I would have gone for coral.
What do you reckon?
I'd say
It's not lagoon.
lagoon's like a vast of water.
Yeah.
I don't know what atoll is.
Coral shelf, yeah.
I think it's
Confident? You don't want to use
coral shelf.
Go for it.
All right, you said C, coral shelf. I can tell you that that is the wrong answer. It was lagoon. Claire, you were pretty sure it wasn't lagoon.
Just didn't seem right.
So despite your transatlantic journeys, you got that question wrong. Matt and Jim, here's your next question. What is the tibia? Is it A, collarbone, B, thigh bone, or C, shin bone?
My gut reaction would be shin bone.
I reckon it might be shin bone. I reckon it might be.
OK.
We'll go
do it.
shin bone.
OK, you said C, shin bone. I can tell you that that is the correct answer. 3-1, lads.
Come on, Matt. Come
There's
on,
your
Jay.
third
Claire.
green light. Matthew, Jenny and Claire. You really have to get this one right, I think. So here we go with your third question, Claire, Jenny and Matthew. It reads like this. Which of these human bones is the largest? Is it A, femur, B, mandible, or C, humerus?
Okay, I would say femur.
My instinct is femur, but just work
thigh bone, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the worst bone in the body to break.
The humerus, where's the humerus?
Humerus. Elbow. Funny bone.
I'm trying to think back.
No.
I'd go
femur.
You still have your token as well, remember?
No.
Go for femur.
Femur.
Okay, guys.
Okay. You selected A, femur. You could have used your token. You chose not to. You've gone with your instinct, Matthew. So you said A, femur, and I can tell you that that is the correct answer. Okay, well done, guys. There we go. You got your second green light. You are one behind, but you've still got a token. But it is 3-2 to you guys. Irrespective of the token, you get these two right, the keys and the apartment. It's all yours. So here we go then. Matt and Jim, with your penultimate question. It reads like this. Who wrote the opera Porgy and Bess? Is it A, Leonard Bernstein, B, George Gershwin, or C, Rodgers and Hammerstein?
Do you know who done that?
I should do.
Can we rule
yeah,
any of them out?
It wasn't Rodgers and Hammerstein, I don't think. Gershwin, Leonard Bernstein. I reckon it was Gershwin.
Yeah, I'll go with you, Matt.
I don't know.
But
could be either of those two.
OK.
I've got a feeling it's Gershwin.
B.
All right, Matt, you've gone with your gut reaction. So you've said B, George Gershwin. I can tell you that that is the correct answer.
Yes!
OK, it's 4-2. You've still got a token, Matthew, Jenny and Claire. If you get this wrong, it's all over. So here is your penultimate question. It reads like this. The first Three Tenors concert was held in which city? Was it A, New York, B, Barcelona, or C, Rome?
I'd go for Barcelona because of the football.
Yeah, I was going to say Paris, but...
so long.
Is anyone confident?
Nobody knows.
No,
Should we
I'm
swap
not.
it?
I think I'm going to use a token and
OK.
pass it over for a different question.
What would you have gone for?
Probably Barcelona.
OK. It would have been the wrong answer. It's actually C, Rome. A good move. You gave me the token. So, here is your alternative question. Who did pop superstar Michael Jackson marry in 1994? Was it A, Lisa Marie Presley, B, Suzanne de Pass, or C, Deborah Rowe?
Married the nurse.
Which year,
He
though?
married, I don't know. He
The
married
nurse is
Presley
called Deborah.
first, and then he married the nurse.
Did he actually marry the nurse,
He
though?
married the nurse. He didn't marry. He married Lisa Marie Presley
Yeah.
first, then he broke up, and I'm convinced he married the nurse.
What year, though?
I'm sure he'll have married her in '94.
Who, the nurse?
The nurse, yes.
No, that's quite a long time
Talking
ago.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids are only 3, about... I don't know how old, the kids are about 5-ish.
He married Lisa Marie Presley, and then he broke up with her, and then he married the nurse.
Yeah.
Married a nurse, I'm sure he did.
What are we going to go with? Deborah Rowe, we'll go for it. Matt? You're more positive, yeah?
More positive between...
We came with nothing, go away with nothing. Just go see.
Okay, right, guys, let's go.
No.
OK. I heard your reasoning there, and you said C, Deborah Rowe. Claire, Jenny and Matthew, if you get this wrong, then it is all over. And the flat belongs to Matt and Jim. I can tell you that Deborah Rowe, is the wrong answer. Here we go, come back in. Jim, straighten up your badge a bit. All right, you played really well, I thought. You came down to the end there with a big advantage as well, but in the end it didn't go your way. The correct answer was actually A, Lisa Marie Presley. But I understand your reasoning, Matthew. I'm really sorry, I'm afraid that's it. See you, folks. Goodbye. That's it, guys. You did it. You came out of nowhere. Congratulations. Tomorrow morning, you will be moving into that brilliant apartment in Brighton. You've won a bedroom each with ensuite bathroom. You've got a balcony overlooking the marina. And the aforementioned Mediterranean decor. Now, I'd like to end the show with a special effect, and tonight's really is no exception. So just hang on there, because the keys to the fantastic apartments are in here. And this is a nice touch, really, and I think you'll get it, because it's Brighton and it's at the seaside. So they're inside a stick of rock. And there we are. That's for you. Yes! Right, that's it. Right, that's it. You've been great contestants. Well done. Have a great year. Off you go, and please be sure to take your litter with you. Goodbye! That's it. See you later, lads. That's it from us. See you again next time when 2 more teams will be competing to live in their dream apartment, rent-free. Good night.
Don't blame yourself. It's not important.
Yeah,
Because I didn't have a clue.
effort, okay?
Wicked! Wow, wicked! Oh, yeah. This is very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. The sofa. Beautiful. Balcony. Hello. Beautiful. Look at that. Howard, where's my bathroom? It's not your room. It's mine. Washing machine. Going into the cupboard. Look at this. It's my room, lads. This is my room. Lovely. Beautiful. Right, very happy. I'm going to bed. No.
Hi there, I'm Tazeen Ahmed. Welcome to 60 Seconds on air and online. It's midnight among our top stories. The man convicted for bombing a flight over Lockerbie is being flown by helicopter to serve a life sentence. Abdul Baset Al-Magrahi's appeal was turned down. The accountancy firm Arthur Andersen's to be charged with obstruction of justice by the US. It's over the role it played in the collapse of the energy firm Enron. Everton's new manager David Moyes says he took advice from the man he replaced, even though Walter Smith was given the boot to make way for him. A British-born Muslim has been charged by a US court for the murder of journalist Daniel Pearl. Omar Saeed Sheikh is being detained by Pakistani police. Cannabis's days as a Class B drug may be numbered. The Advisory Council on the Misuse of Drugs says it should be reclassified as less dangerous. There's more on the web. We're back from 7 in the evening. Next on Choice, it's Liquid News.
Why, it's Womami Dawn the Bands. Yes. We're from Newcastle.
Welcome to Batum.
Isn't it wicked? Given Fiaman Ava Toddy's Hacky Mucky Clarty. Bridge Block continues Monday, 10:30, BBC Choice.
I've just shot myself. Can we come in?
Hi, kids. I'm Brent
Next! Oscar weekend on BBC Choice. I'll make the movie, boy!
Do you guys, know Prince William?
Oscar weekend live from LA starts Friday 22nd of March on BBC Choice. Don't worry, we're sending Christopher Price.
I like that boy.
Oscar weekend on BBC Choice.
Right now, terrorists are plotting to assassinate a presidential candidate. My teenage daughter is missing. And people that I work with may be involved in both. I'm Federal Agent Jack Bauer. Today is going to be the longest day of my life.
All that glitters is not